Okay, Pisces, let's see what we got going on for you. All right, let's see. All right, we have the Seven of Cups, okay? We do have a little bit of emotional confusion here, or I feel sometimes we get confused because there's fear involved and then there's an emotional spike in things, and that emotional energy kind of makes us confused. She's looking for a match to this pearl. She's looking perhaps for a match to her heart, to her energy, but there's so many options because I think she's trying to navigate this with her head. And her head can't help her connect, okay? Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. This is a very... I'm clear. I need to be more clear. Yeah. There is definitely something that needs to be illuminated for you here, Pisces. And perhaps where, you know, I remember this one saying, I think it was Albert Einstein, don't quote me, it could have been misquoted through the internet, where it's like if you judge a fish by its intelligence, like based on the other, whatever, like based on its ability to climb a tree, it's not going to be very intelligent. It's sort of like, what are you basing yourself on, Pisces, and where is it comparable? Are you comparing your apple to other oranges? Are you looking for things that work? Are you trying to do things that work for other people but kind of make you more confused about yourself? That's kind of where I was going with that. So this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you. Some of it might be for someone else. In this reading, I'm going to look at where you're meant to be focusing your energy, the people that might be involved, why this is happening for you at this time, and of course, a potential outcome. This is a growth period for you. Coming from the Page to the Knight of Wands, this is an apprenticeship. This is about the practicum. And all of it's going to help you recognize where you are perhaps innocently and inadvertently confusing yourself, trying to make sense of your feelings with the mind, okay? So let's see where you're meant to be. Okay, that was one that was quick. We have the Wheel. So we do have some kind of change happening. You're going through a change. Are you trying to control where the wheel lands, or are you allowing it to let you land where you need to? We have the Moon. We have two sides to this coin. We have a side of illumination. What is going to illuminate things for you and make things clearer? And what is bringing more fear into your life and making it cloudy, making it hard to see through the emotional waters? There's a sense of awareness that needs to come in for you. And this is very much a general theme for all the zodiac signs right now, where we need to be very discerning about what is ours and what is not ours, and not from a place of blaming anyone else, but from a place of acknowledging what's actually making us feel what we feel. And then based on how we feel, what we're thinking or how our thoughts are making us feel, or how we're behaving in accordance to those feelings. How do you behave when you're confused about something? How do you behave when you are comparing yourself to someone else's experience, or trying to fit yourself into a box that just wasn't designed for you? There's something with this that's going to bring so much clarity for you. And it's going to help you understand where the confusion comes from for you. And sometimes we have confusion because we don't have all the information and it's not time yet. This is more than divine timing, though. This is about you reconciling with you where you may, out of fear, sometimes out of fear, we want to include everything. We don't want to miss out on anything, right? But that creates a little disharmony, okay? So let's look at the people that might be involved in this. Oops, that fell right on the floor, okay. All right, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, which is so interesting. The Hanged Man, I believe, there's some Aquarius energy here. There's a little bit of Pisces energy here. So this could be you with you for sure. I just picked up Aquarius. And then we have the Page of Swords. So we do have some air signs, okay? See how she's looking at the sword in a completely different way? This is about self-reflection. but it does have a mental energy to it. And then we have the Hierophant. So we have Taurus. So you could have somebody that has a strong Taurus placement, an air placement, Aquarius came up, that is helping you see things in a different way. And it's not about you becoming dependent on them in helping you shift your perspective, but maybe the awareness of yourself, or where you're resisting how you see things or how you see yourself. Okay. There's maybe a resistance to shifting your perspective about your involvement. It might be much easier to look outside yourself than it is to look at yourself, right? There's something here, but I feel like with this Taurus energy, this could also be Libra, Libra or Taurus. Oh no, that is the Empress, but that Libra came in for a reason, okay? Like whether it's strong placements or they just give off that energy. There's someone that's going to help you see things in a different way that isn't, it's not even about blaming. Sometimes it's hard. I think I don't know. I do think sometimes how we're raised and how we're talked to as children make us feel like we're bad and we can't look at ourselves because we might find something bad, but there's never anything bad there. But it's such a deep conditioning that we have a hard time, holding that space of vulnerability and acceptance for ourselves. So, okay, why is this happening for you at this time? Yeah, we have the Star, but to me, this is, see how there's like fog, but then there's clarity. Yeah. And then we have the Two of Cups. I'm just going to say this, Pisces, don't come at me, but it's going to be harder for you to navigate your relationships if you're having a hard time navigating the relationship with yourself. This is about personal healing that is going to have a beneficial effect on whether it's a romantic relationship or not. It is the more intimate relationships. This could still be family. This could still be friends. For some of you, this is very much about romance, and there's a clarity that needs to happen for you that just allows you to understand perhaps the role you're playing. Perhaps, where the fear and the emotional stuff makes it harder for you to see clear. There's a massive shift here. And I've been saying this a lot. If you've been watching the other readings, there's a massive shift in your perception right now. And there's going to be so much clarity that you're not going to be confused about your relationships anymore. But you have to go through this process of what you're trying to compare. Like what you're trying to match up is if there's a mental way to do that. This is an energetic thing for you. This is an emotionally energetic thing. All right. What is the potential outcome? Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles, but we have a family. Your mind cannot get you here. If you're wanting to have this healthy, you want to look forward to the future. You want to look forward to a future potential loving relationship, whether there's babies. Some of you will want babies, some of you won't. But birthing something really beautiful for yourself, you got to quiet the mind. You got to have that for yourself first on a deep inner knowing. So I do feel it's going to help you. There's going to be something that is being put to rest that's going to help you have so much clarity and understanding for yourself that it is only ever going to benefit your relationships and how you navigate the outside world. So I hope that this has helped, and I'm sending y'all lots of love and take care.